it be fair to say, Sandy, at that stage, that there was a chemistry between you and Johnny?
I think so. I mean, obviously it wouldn't even start to match the chemistry between him and June Carter Cash. I mean, they were just magic together. But for the time I knew him, which was over a period of 10 years, he was like a father figure in a way. And I always felt like George Hamilton IV, I felt the same. I always felt like he looked out for me and looked after me. So although we sang together and we recorded together, which was a dream come true and anybody's dream come true, when it moved on then to a friendship with himself and June and the family, that was even more special because they were just the most humble, nice, good living, caring people, and they did look after me and my family. And I feel very fortunate to have gone on that journey with Johnny Cash. And now here today, I still have that legacy of the story with him, which will be in my book when it comes out in October.
Johnny Cash, everyone sees Johnny Cash, like myself, and a singer, but we don't really know the man in the sense of behind, we don't really get that chance. You had spent time with Johnny. Neely Keeney was there as well. Could you describe Johnny Cash to country fans who's listening to this and your time with him?
Well, like I just said, he was very funny, very humble, very quiet, great in conversation, very interesting to speak to, cared about the people that were deprived, and was very, very generous. Not at all pretentious or egotistical. He didn't have any of the qualities that sometimes you come across in people that are famous. And we've all come across people who think they're very important.
Yes.
He was not like that at all. He was very down to earth. And I think those were his happiest times.
Yeah.
Was when he could just, I could easily see Johnny Cash in McCaffrey's bar down here in Dunlow, sitting at the counter, and belly laughing at something that some local person was talking about. Yeah. That was the measure of the man.
Well, I suppose he came from humble beginnings himself, Sandy.
He did.
And
then when he took to the stage in front of his fans, he became a different person. That was a different persona.
Yeah.
And it was real. It was as real too,
Yeah. He had a lot of different challenges himself, Johnny, but when you think of ultimate icons in music, he's right up there, Johnny Cash. And for you to have that song, Woodcarver, with him as a duet, Sandy, that must be a huge place in your heart, that...
Absolutely. I mean, every time I hear it, I have to pinch myself. And what a legacy for me to leave my family. Yeah. I have a 9-year-old grandson who loves Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's...
And he can forever say that his granny sang with Johnny Cash. It goes on and on and on and on. I recorded that song in 1989 with Johnny Cash, but it goes on and on and on and on and on, and brings new things into my life every day.
It never ends.
Never ends.